Father.
Oh, Christopher. Hello, my boy. Thought you were going for a ride.
Oh, I am, sir. The groom is bringing my horse around at 3 o'clock.
Christopher, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine, Father.
You're not unhappy or anything, are you?
Oh, why no, Father?
That's what I thought. Ah, that's fine.
It seems to me, sir, however, that you yourself look a little tired.
Oh, I am when I think of that Dawn ball. You know the one you're giving with my money?
Oh, that. Well, to be honest with you, sir, it's not exactly a night I'm looking forward to either. Dancing with all those candidates.
Candidates?
Every simpering girl in the kingdom, determined to show that she would be the perfect princess for me.
Ah, ha, ha. Know how you feel. More fun to chase one girl than to be stampeded by a whole herd of them.
One thing's for sure. Whoever I marry, it won't be a girl I meet at the ball.
Yes, I know how you feel. I feel the same way. Except, there's one thing we mustn't forget. Your mother's got her heart set on giving us a bear.
Yes, I know.
Christopher, if you talk to your mother, don't let her know how you feel. Tell her you love the idea of the ball. Get what I mean? Make her feel good about it. Now I'll tell you. Hello, my dear. We, Christopher and I were
just saying, Mother, how much I'm looking forward to the ball. It sounds wonderful.
Does it?
Oh, yes, and I was wondering if I could help you with any of the preparations, I mean.
Well, yes, dear. Maybe you can.
And I see they're bringing my horse from the stables now.
got the sniffles. Getting a cold, better take something for it. Don't want to have a red nose at the ball.
Oh, I'll be over it by then.
Maisie,
What?
that boy isn't unhappy.
How do you know?
I asked him. He said he's feeling fine.
Did he? You know something?
What?
I love you.
Naturally I do. I am the king.
Oh, nothing to do with it.
Oh! Oh!
Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the stars. They love just as we love, with the beautiful?
Yes, don't we? Cinderella the flowers. Come along, girls.
Have a good time. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I am at the royal palace of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. Oh, la, your highness, you shouldn't say such things. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. Oh, I wish, Balderall and fiddly baddly fuddle, all the wishes in all the world are poppycock and twaddle. Oh, godmother, I'm so glad to see you.
I thought you might be lonely, and I knew what you'd be doing.
What? I just knew I would find you in that same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream. Well, what's wrong with that? Balderall and fiddly-dee, fiddly-baddly fiddle, all the dreamers in all the world are dizzy in the noodle. Well, what do you suppose every girl is doing tonight? Every girl who isn't at the ball, she's wishing and dreaming she were really there.
But why aren't you really there?
My stepmother, well, somebody had to mind the house.
Do you know what I would do if I were you? I'd leave them. I'd just up and get out of the house. They make you work harder than a servant. If you want to be a servant, you can go to someplace else and be paid.
Leave my stepmother? I don't think if father were alive would like that very much. Do you think so?
Aren't you going to invite me in?
Oh, forgive me, godmother. Come round to the door. But how did you get in?
The window.
The window?
The window. Aren't you going to offer me some tea?
Oh, yes. I'll just light the fire. But it was out, and the kettle's hot. It's most curious. Flowers, but I'm sure. You brought them, didn't you?
I thought they'd brighten the room. Your water's boiling.
Please sit down. I'll have this in a minute.
Thank you.
You know, I'm so awfully glad you happened to stop by tonight. I was getting very lonely.
I thought you might be.
Godmother, do dreams never come true?
I wouldn't say they never. Just seldom.
Well, that's not very often, is it?
Not very often is precisely what seldom is. You're a nice godchild, but you ask very foolish questions.
I wish you believed in wonderful things. I wish you believed that once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen.
Well, I can't say that I don't believe that something marvelous and magical can happen.
For instance, do you believe in guardian angels?
Well, I can't say that I don't believe in them. The only thing is, it's dangerous to believe too much in good fairies and guardian angels.
Why?
Well, you get to lean on them too much. You start to get in the habit of it, expecting them to do all the work for you. You've got to help yourself, you know.
I know. I think about it a lot, but then I don't know what to do. So I always wind up just wishing and dreaming, and I don't suppose that's any good at all.
Well, I can't say it doesn't do any good at all. In fact, everything has to start with a wish. Nothing happens without wishing.
Do you know what I was wishing tonight, just before you came?
I'm almost afraid to hear it.
Do you see that pumpkin out in the yard?
I nearly stumbled over it in the dark.
I was wishing that that pumpkin were to turn into great, big, royal golden carrots that would take me to the ball tonight.
And what were you going to do for horses?
White mice. 4 white mice would turn into beautiful white prancing steeds.
Were you going to drive them yourself?
Oh no, there'd be a coachman, a footman, and 2 flunkies on the back seat.
And where were they coming from?
They could be the 4 baby rats I saw down in the cellar yesterday. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Balderall and fiddle-dee-dee.
Yes, Balderall and fiddle-dee-dee.
It's impossible, I suppose.
Impossible.
Just the same. It was what I was wishing, and I'm still wishing it.
Nonsense.
I'm wishing it very hard.
You are.
Yes, I am. If only I had some magic wand. If only I had a guardian angel. Or if my godmother were a fairy godmother. I am
Good joke, Cinderella.
I am wishing, in the name of every young girl who ever wanted to go to a dance and was told she couldn't. I am wishing that by some kind of magic or abracadabra, or falderall and fiddle-dee-dee, that all the kind hearts in the world will put their heads together.
All the kind hearts put their heads together.
You know what I mean. That all the kind hearts and good souls will wish with me, and that you, godmother, will help me with every ounce of strength and cleverness you possess.
Cinderella.
Yes, godmother?
It's impossible.
Yes, I suppose so.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a clean country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such baldy-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, of course it's impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because he's daft and dewy, I don't keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. Impossible, 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 impossible.
Impossible things are happening every day. Is that true, godmother?
Well, yes, I suppose so, in a way.
Then I continue to build up my impossible wish, and I officially wish.
Officially wish.
I officially wish and wish and wish. All those things I said about the